Well, I'm back from vacation. You may remember before I went on vacation, there was a little video that I did on the Hindenburg Omen, and it was basically this thing that Glenn Beck talked about. It was a series of indicators, the New York Stock Exchange indicators, that if certain conditions were met, the stock market, basically in every time period prior that this had happened, the market had actually crashed. As a matter of fact, Glenn Beck was talking about it on his show. He says, this is the transcript from it. He says, looking back at history, the probability of all these things happening means that there's a market move greater than 5% to the downside after confirmed Hindenburg Omen. That means that we're going to have a market go down at least 5%. Chances of that with all these things happening is about 77%. So, imagine yourself watching this TV program. That's pretty scary. 77% chance that the market's going to go down that much. And then he says, but every New York Stock Exchange crash since 1985 has been preceded by the Hindenburg Omen. And the 5% move usually takes place within the next 40 days. The last time the Hindenburg Omen conditions were met in a big way was October of 2008, when the market crashed. And then before that, it was October of 87 and October of 29. Oh, the humanity, he said. Now, he said, I want to talk to you about the wisdom of ignoring information like this. And he says it's not wise to ignore information like this. Now, of course, I did a video saying that this is nothing but data mining. We're looking for information that preceded some market condition. And we're looking for something to tell us where the market's going to go. That's what everybody would like to know. Where's the market going to go? Which direction is it going to go? Then I could, prepare. If it's going to go down, I could get out. If it's going to go up, I could prepare and get in. And the problem with data mining is it works great on the past data. It doesn't work in the future is one of the things that I talked about. Well, I got a lot of really interesting commentary when I did that video. Let me read a couple of these things. One of them was this. This guy said in response to my video, your logic is flawed. Your examples are data mining are completely unrelated fields. The Hindenburg Omen is the only related to the stock market, because I give some examples in the video. If you want to watch it, go ahead. But anyway, it says, besides the omen, don't you see many other signs of the economy on a brink? Collapsing industrial shipping, horrid employment picture, the shrinking M3 despite QE by the Fed, banks with balance sheets full of toxic CDs and empty housing, long treasuries under 2.5%, the potential loss of U.S. credit rating. The omen is one sign of a sea of blah, 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 talking about how terrible things were going to be. Another guy put it this way. He says, well, I don't know who you serve, but you certainly have 33 days to prove your reputation. Good luck, mister, was what another guy said. Well, now we had a deadline on this omen, so I kind of like things like that, where I have a deadline. I know when something is supposed to happen by. Just looking back at when I created that video versus today when I'm recording this video, microcap stocks are up about 19%. Large value stocks are up 14.5%. Small value stocks are up over 20%. And various areas of international markets are up between 15 and 20%. So again, we see that when people come out with these different indicators and different projections on where the market's going to go and predictions on where it's going to go based on things that have happened in the past, it's just nonsense and you can ignore it. Again, another false prophet revealed. You can ignore this stuff. Keep your eye on the ball. Keep your eye on the fact that markets go up 2 out of 3 years. They go down 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3 years. And then, when the market goes up, it goes up more than it goes down. So you can know that when you get in the market, you don't have to try to predict where the market's going to go, which direction it's going, when it's going to go up, when it's going to go down. Just know that that's part of the game. Markets go up and markets go down. Don't try to predict it. It's futile.